I'm Lauren from LSP Actions. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use our Harmony Newborn Pro presets in ACR, Adobe Camera Raw, which you can use within Photoshop. So first of all, in Photoshop, I'm going to duplicate my image onto a new layer so I'm not working on the background image in case I need it. In Photoshop, you might want to use our Photoshop Actions. These work within Photoshop. This is the Signature Newborn set. But for this tutorial, I'm showing you how you can work in Filter, Camera Raw Filter, and use our Harmony Newborn Pro presets. If you're working raw images, you open them up, you might come straight into ACR. Click Presets. If the presets are already installed in your Lightroom, Lightroom Classic, Lightroom CC, you may find they're already in ACR. If not, you can install them by clicking on the three little lines, Import Profiles Presets, and locate your downloaded LSP Harmony Newborn Presets Pro. They'll load in. You can click the drop down to see what's inside the presets. You'll see they appear in a perfect list. With titles to the left and then the action, like what the preset achieves, to the right. So for example, I've just clicked Adapt Perfect Lift. You can change the strength on these presets, make them stronger, make them calmer for your image. Contrast Soother, just soothing the contrast down. I'm hovering over the temperatures here to find the perfect one for my image. You can hover over any presets to see the effect as a preview before you apply. I'm going to add D-Light. This is going to add a darkness behind the subject to add some depth in there. There are hundreds of presets here with unlimited combinations, so you can find the perfect blend for your image by just clicking through. I'm just going to choose one of the bases that I think suits my vision most for this particular image. I think I'm going to go for, just keep going through, just hovering through. Pro Tweak is nice, Poser is nice. Balance Base I think works beautifully for this image, although I'm just going to tweak that down a little bit so you see you can just play with these. Well, how about Studio Baby? I think that also works really beautifully. It really depends what you want to achieve. And again, you can just have a little slide around. So now we're down into the instant section. I'm just going to click one of these these will instantly edit the skin, the body, the background. They all have a different combination. So dark and moody, we don't know that for this image. Editorial skin. I think I just need something gentle for this. So I'm going to hit Gentle Polish. You can bypass this section if you wanted to build up your edit manually below. All the options are there. The instant sections take care of many areas using AI Sensei. Now I'm just going to click on the face brighten. This is just going to do exactly what it says. Add some brightening, contouring just to the face area. And now I'm just zooming in now so you can see I've hit Detail Enhance. This enhances your eyelashes, your eyebrows. Now we're into our all skin section. I'm going to hit Blemishes Strong and you can see that's instantly softened that skin down. Lightroom doesn't have an anti-blemish option, so this is a really nice touch. And I've just taken the harshness of that one down just a little bit because I still want to let some of the natural skin come through. I'm also going to play Retexturize. That adds some texture back to the skin if it's too soft. The lips, we don't need to darken or lighten them, I don't think, but I may apply a little of the Soothing Lip Balm preset just to add a little bit of softness there. And again, you can just play with the intensity of this to suit your image. It's instantly done for you. Let's warm the skin up just a little bit. I'm just going to hit Skin Temp Warm. It's going to add a little dash of warmth in there. I only wanted a little bit, so I've turned that one down. Hovering over the different red fixes, because different skin has different types of reds. For this image, Red Fix 2 works really well. You can see you can change the intensity of that. So I'm just going to find the perfect blend. And I think this edit is looking really beautiful already. Into the background now, background blur. I don't think we need to blur the background for this image, but could darken it up or lighten it. I think I'm going to use light, just a light touch to lift the background a little bit there. And that looks great. Now we're into our finishing section. I'm just going to hover over these. Oh, I think Apples looks beautiful, warm pinky finish, but we don't need it that intense, so I'm just going to lightly bring up the intensity and hit OK. And you can see that full ACR edit is now being applied in Photoshop. And it's all been added to that layer we created. Here's before and after. And at this point you can continue editing in Photoshop. You can change the opacity if you wanted to let the original image underneath show through a little bit. Layers are like layers of tracing paper. And or at this point, you know, you can do some manual work. You could play with the actions. You can go back into ACR. You can duplicate. You can save back to Lightroom, however you prefer to work. I prefer to individually remove blemishes in Photoshop, but if you want to do this in ACR or in Lightroom, you can watch the full Lightroom tutorials. It's the same method. You can use the erase tool. I like to use right now the generative AI, but there's lots of methods of erase you can use in Lightroom. So it gives you a little brush. So I'm just going to come over these, any areas as a distracting hair there. And you see we have lots of like kind of dried milk and skin flakes around the mouth. So I'm just quickly selecting all of these and hit OK. It's going to take a little minute to remove these areas using AI and ACR. And you can continue. There's a few I've left behind, but just to give you the general idea, and hit OK. And again, that edit's going to bounce back into Photoshop for you. So I'm just remove this last piece in Photoshop. I'm using our LSP Action Signature Newborn Select and Fix for that. And what you can do, something I like to do for a more lifestyle edit, once you've done it, you can take the opacity down a little bit in Photoshop. So I like working with layers because you have all the edits on one layer here. And that gives you a more lifestyle result, or you can turn the opacity full for that full kind of newborn studio-esque quality result. And you can see here our before and after, edited using the LSP Harmony Pro presets in ACR within Photoshop. I hope this tutorial has helped you. You can see all the full tutorials over on lsp-actions.com. I'm Lauren, thanks for watching.